Claire, you busy?
That depends on what you need me to do.
I may have a way to get to Sutter's old camp in the woods, but I need your forensics expertise once we get there. It is a crime scene, after all. You still got your hiking boots?
Sure, so how do I get to Sutter's camp?
Well, that's the interesting part. You might also want to bring a flashlight. And a hard hat.
I don't like the sound of this.
Don't worry, Claire. I'll fill you in when you get here, okay?
Hello everybody, Ollamh here, and welcome back to James Patterson's Women's Murder Club, Little Black Lies. So last time we kind of talked to some of the people that were in Sutter's camp and asked them about things, and we're getting very, very conflicted stories. Like, one person is sure that he did it. She says that she saw him murder her in front of her own eyes, but she was drinking and on some drugs that could alter her perception. Randy Boren, who runs the general store, was just kind of in it for the parties. He thought that Sutter Aimes did it at first, but now he's not so sure. And then we talked to Sympathy Morgan, who came to Cypress View with Sutter Aimes, and she is absolutely sure that he didn't do it. Yes, he was kind of did the old school religions and stuff like that, but wasn't really into it. He was more into, you know, the nature, drugs, and partying. So now we're here with Claire Washburn to kind of do some forensic tests around the camp. But we need to find the camp. So, Christmas hooks. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what we're needing the hooks for, so eagle, 3 lizards. Oh, there it is. Okay, stylized lizard. Okay, floppy disk, something that for the youngsters would be very difficult to find, because a lot of kids these days have no idea what a floppy disk even is. So they wouldn't know what to look for, let alone actually where it physically is in here. There it is. Okay. All right. So leaf, 3 airplanes. Paper airplane, model airplane, and a picture of an airplane. Stamp. No, there it is. There's the stamp. So 3 shells. That's a walnut shell, technically, so I mean that should work, but it won't. All right, soccer ball, a binder clip, sun, which is just kind of like a stylized depiction of a sun. Yes, there it is. And 13.
Hello, Miss Connors. I'm working with Detective Boxer. We want to visit Sutter's camp and heard there's a way to get there through the mine. Do you have a map of the mine?
We did, but it's no longer a functioning mine, and it's not at all safe. All pertinent documents were put in storage. I recommend strongly that you rethink any plans to go in there.
Right. Thank you.
So storage. So let's look here. Let's see here. Mine blueprint 8721. Okay, so start. So we want to go left, center. Okay. But it looks like we're going to need a ladder. Lindsay said that Sympathy Morgan was involved in Sutter Aimes before his disappearance. She might have some insight before I make my way to the camp. Probably. So, alright, yep, we're getting a ladder. How we knew that we were going to need the hooks for the ladder before now, I don't know, but we did. And thankfully we did, because we have it and we don't have to backtrack. Alright, so chest. I'm guessing like a treasure chest type chest? Not like just a great big set of bosoms? Yeah, okay. Alright, pepper and a bow. Okay, yeah, it's one of the tied type bows, not like a bow for a violin or a bow like a bow and arrow. Alright, pepper, oh, I remember seeing a pepper. Isn't it like a bell pepper? Yes, bell pepper. Yin Yang is on a pig snout. Star? I don't remember seeing a star. Not that I noted, anyway. Crown, I do remember seeing a crown sitting on the shelf. Yep. A Christmas ornament. Well, now that could be damn near anything. I mean, what makes a Christmas ornament specifically a Christmas ornament? I mean, pretty much hang anything on a Christmas tree and it's a Christmas ornament, technically. Alright, racket should be easy. Yep, there it is. And a mask. Probably on something? Okay, now I am really just not seeing things. Okay, there's the mask. Ah, there's the Christmas ornament. Okay, star. Oh, okay. So there's that. Alright, so we want to go there, there, there. Okay, so yep, there's where we want. Okay, so hooks first, then the ladder, and then we're up and good. Then it's just straight, right, boom, and we're there. All right. A hairpin, watering can, and a dropper. Okay. There's your dropper. There's your hairpin. There's your watering can. All right. Horseshoe, clover, and a button. There's your clover. There's your horseshoe. And now we just need the button. There's the button. A voodoo doll. A treble clef. And shotgun shells. Okay. Getting distinctly more creepy here. Oh, apparently we also need a lion. Need a bone and a dolphin, too. Yeah. Okay, there's your dolphin. Things are, yeah, it's kind of getting distinctly creepier in a lot of ways. There's a bunch of bones, but apparently we need a singular bone. There's your shotgun shells. Your treble clef is there. So now we need a bone and a voodoo doll. I swear that looks like the voodoo doll, but it's... Okay, there's the voodoo doll. Now, just a bone? Yeah, I'm not seeing the bone. Oh. Okay. Well, now I bet we can use the hairpin there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, joy. Okay, so you... very obviously need to go there. Oh, I hate these types of puzzles. I hate these things with a passion. No, you know what? We're gonna skip this puzzle. I hate sliding puzzles like that with a passion. Okay, so now we should be able to open the window. Okay, it's dark in here. I wonder if I can get those blinds up. Probably. So shovel. Let's take this and take that label, put it in a bag. Hopefully we can get something out of it. You still, okay. We have a combination lock, but we don't know the combination. Wait, what was that? November 1st? That was the night Mandy Malone died. I can't believe souvenir hunters haven't taken this. Well, that's kind of a creepy thing to do. It was in the 70s. Okay, I don't know the combination. So, okay, right. Sutter's birthday apparently was 12/4/48. I don't know how, I don't remember. Okay, so September 3rd, 1975, everything has become a nightmare. Mandy is dead, murdered, and the police think I did it. Mandy was found near the cabins dismembered, and they are saying we killed her in a ritual sacrifice. Yes, there was a sacrifice that night, but not Mandy. I buried the offering under the sacred tree. but I can't tell the police about it. If they find the body, it would only prove to them that I'm capable of killing in the name of ritual sacrifice, and they would be even more certain of my guilt. I don't know what to do next. The people I thought were my friends are already turning on me. I've already been convicted in the minds of Cypress View community, and the cries for my arrest grow louder by the hour. I know I didn't do this terrible thing, though, and I have to believe the evidence will bear that out. I will not be driven from the place I have worked so hard to create. I am an innocent man, and I cannot let the false accusations of the uninformed take everything I've worked for away from me. This is my home, my life. Mandy, I'm sorry. I should be grieving for you, but instead I have to fight to prove my innocence. Okay, so underneath the sacred tree is the body. All right, so we have bones. All right, so go back to the lab. These don't look like human bones. No, they do not. Wow, wait till Lindsay hears about this. Sutter sacrificed a goat the night of the Samhain ritual. That may explain why some people think that it was Mandy, but this doesn't prove that he didn't kill Mandy, but it seems unlikely. Okay, so we need to darken that with a special thing. Needs exactly 5 cups of liquid, though. So, alright. Okay, so if we do here to here, here to here, and here to here, we've got 4 in here. If we do here, now we've got 6, 1, and 3. So boom. Now we've got the 1 there. Aha! There we go. Okay. So boom. Now we dissolve the tablet. Now we use that. Sutter Aimes, Chateau d'Orange, Nardou, France. Okay. Chateau d'Orange, Ortagne. That must be where Sutter Aimes went when he left Cypress View. Why would his crate never be shipped? Maybe Lindsay can do some research and find out what happened when Sutter got to France. Okay, so Sutter Aimes, proper name, Chateau. Marboux, France. Okay, so there's no record of Sutter Aimes ever residing in Chateau d'Ortagne, Marboux, France. Records for this property go back to 1875. So, would have been thinking about 1976, which would have been time that Renfrew Mortimer was there. I think I just found our masked man. There's even a phone number. I shouldn't have any problems tracking him down.
What can I do for you, Detective?
My name is Lindsay Boxer, San Francisco PD. I came to talk to you about Sutter Aimes.
Who? Never heard of him.
Let me jog your memory. Sutter Aimes planned to move to Chateau d'Ortagna in 1976. You owned that property, and here's a photo of you with Sutter Aimes.
All right, I knew him. I was into his scene for a while. Well, for God's sakes, it was the 70s. Everyone was into the freak scene.
Including Mandy Malone?
What happened to Mandy had nothing to do with me. Sure, we had a few romps up in Cypress View. She liked older men, but that's no crime, right? I don't know what happened to that girl. When she was murdered, I cut off all contact with Aimes, never went back up there. You want to know the truth? I was afraid the press down here would crucify me. But they never found out about my connection to Aimes and Cypress View, thank God.
So you never talked to the police about the night Mandy was murdered?
Look, I don't know what happened to Mandy. I was looking for her at Sutter's Samhain ceremony that night, but she never showed. Next thing I knew, the cops were at the camp the next morning and she was dead. I assumed she'd been killed by Sutter or one of his freaks. I felt terrible for the kid, but mostly I was in self-preservation mode.
If you cut off all contact with Sutter, why was he planning to move to your home in France?
About a year later, Sutter got a hold of me. Said he had to get out of Cypress View. Mandy's dad was in town and the locals hated him. He was desperate. He had no money. He threatened to go to the press about my involvement in his little scene if I didn't help him get out of there. What could I do? I had the property in France. I never got to use it. I told him he could park there for a while. It was far enough away, I figured the press might not find out about it.
But there are no records that Sutter Aimes ever stayed at your chateau in France.
Nah, I don't know. It was all arranged, but he never showed. I figured he must have found some other hole to disappear into. And good riddance.
That's your story? He just never showed up?
It's the truth. I never saw Sutter Aimes in person after he was arrested for Mandy's murder. Swear on my mother's grave.
Thank you, Mr. Mortimer. I'll be in touch.
Well, now that's interesting. And that brings us up to the end of the investigation. So yeah, Sutter Aimes left, but he never showed up at the place where he was supposed to be going to, which is very, very curious. It sounds like they didn't... It sounds like they didn't... He never showed up because he wasn't alive to, and that the city, the town, people of the town may have taken their own justice out on him. But also, Mandy Malone never showed up to the party, the Samhain event, which means she was elsewhere when she was murdered, which is interesting as well, meaning that she may have been murdered by somebody else, and, you know, basically they just kind of dumped her body on the premises, on Sutter Aimes' premises, in order to try and drive him away. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to prod the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!
Hey, thanks for watching to the end. If you like our videos, you can help the channel grow by giving it a like and sharing it for others to enjoy. If you want to help the channel out even more, you can find our Patreon link right down there. And of course, other videos here to enjoy yourself.